I'm still editing the ones I have. A big thank you for everybody who showed up and they posted their content. So on Saturday, I literally slept at 3 a.m. Still working on it. And there are a few things I learned. When you are coming up with a program like that, I normally take myself back to Michelle O'Neill, the founder of Legacy Builders Program, who literally created this program. And she created this program that has numerous amount of modules, powerful program. I really cannot be able to say it is less. But what happened is that when she started this program, she didn't have the skills. So I want to think in my head, she had to hire people to come and work with her. She had to get people who would mentor her, guide her, so that she could eventually come up with a program of that caliber. And as good as that would sound, then it didn't come out as a bad program. It came out as a very nice, high quality program. Now, she went ahead and created master resale rights, amazing stuff, and people started selling her program and making 100%. Very generous. But let me tell you what happens. If you can start from scratch, all right? If you can go to start from scratch, just like she did, it will be so hard. It will be very difficult for you to be able to do that. It will be very difficult for you to be able to create any program on your own from scratch. It will definitely be very tough. But you see, she was able to do it. She was able to start her own digital marketing business. She was able to launch her program, and she gave 100% profit. I looked at the amount of time and effort it took me to launch the 3-hour challenge. And I will tell you how you can benefit from this 3-hour challenge. There are a few ways you can benefit from it, you guys in the inner circle. And I will give priority to everybody who gives me like a testimonial. It takes work. It takes effort. In digital marketing, everybody should come up with their own program, their own product. Now, coming up with your own product, what does it require? It requires you to, first of all, research so you can launch a program that works. It also requires you to put in a lot of time, before even you produce the final product. It has to be proven to be working. All right? That is the amount of time that is required. But now, I want you guys to see, now you have a ready-made product. It took me a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of research. Big thanks to Liz, my admin, who was like, let's do this, and being the cheerleader and giving you that psych to keep going. Thank you so much, my friend. But what I realized is that it actually takes work. It is not less work to launch a program. It is work like any other. And now we have a program here that we can promote. And all we are supposed to master, all we are supposed to learn is how to promote. And there are so many ways to promote. But it's awakening. I've created programs before, but every time I'm creating, it literally is a heavy work. It really is. And I know the amount of work that is needed, and I know it is sacrifice. When we create content online, when we are posting, when we are on live, that is also work. It is work that is involved to make this business work. And yesterday, let me share a screen with you. We were able to finally, officially launch the new version, the brand new version of the 3-hour challenge, which literally is more detailed than before. Like literally, it is more detailed. It has got more value. It has got more benefits. It is much more better than ever before. If you come to the classroom here, so we launched it yesterday. Right here, this is the one. Discover how to promote ready-made digital products online and keep 100% profit. That is what the 3-hour challenge, the new version, is all about. And everybody, you can get access to this one. Why should you go and get access to it? Because this is the main part. Now, this is for example, the module of start here is basically like, this is where you start. This is the beginning. This is the first module. And I was recording this in different places at different times, just to make sure I have got the final look of how it looks like. Introduction to digital marketing. How to earn 100% profit. The top 4 digital products. This is where I break down the master rights. I break down the $900 digital product, the $300, the $600. I break down the specific programs that somebody can use to promote, how to automate your digital marketing business. We talk about traffic, leads, and sales. Very important. Like, who is the perfect customer? By the way, even after you have joined, you could go back to the 3-hour challenge. I don't know who has done that. And I literally was giving perfect different examples of how you can get the traffic, leads, and sales, how to get traffic for free. Because at the end of the day, you will get traffic, then you convert the traffic into leads, then leads becomes sales or customers. And that is the procedure. It is not rocket science, it is getting traffic. If you have more traffic, then you'll not have a problem with leads and you'll not have a problem with sales. The good thing is that traffic is everywhere. So now it is a matter of getting the traffic to know, putting as many ads and content exposed as possible so the traffic can see ours, then they can become leads and they can convert into sales. And then here I talk about now the conversion. What next after completing the 3-hour challenge? 2 benefits. Number 1, you as a digital marketer who is starting this digital marketing business, you can be able to join that program and you can be able to start learning and reselling the program the way it is. And what this means is that you are reselling for free because it's actually for free. But you can join the 3-hour challenge to get a clear understanding again of the business, because if I can break it in different terms, then it will make a lot of sense. Number 2, you will have leads, you will have traffic, and they will want to understand digital marketing. And maybe you feel 3-hour challenge can be the best. I believe it is the best. If you can be able to send your traffic to the 3-hour challenge, they will understand it much more better, and they'll have a crystal clear understanding of how it works. So there are 2 benefits there. You yourself, you can benefit from it, and also you can refer that program and your leads can learn what is digital marketing, because your website is awesome. Let me show you how your website has or what your website contains. So what your website contains is really, for example, let's say I go to www. I don't know, let me use mine, samgicheha.com. So if I open this website, it has information, all right? And by the way, I normally challenge everybody. Make sure you yourself, you have gone through your website properly. So discover how to earn 100% profit online using a proven blueprint. This step-by-step system has already helped thousands generating income online. And like that, this page, the first page of your website, is called a capture page. So your website has 3 pages like that. It has the first page, second page, third page. 3 pages. This first page is a capture page. The purpose of this is the page now we call the capture page, the one we are writing on. It comes from the capture page, and the purpose of the capture page is basically to capture attention, to capture the email of the reader, to provide them with reason to subscribe, the reason to enter their email. All right? From there, we go to a page where there is a video. We call this video page. All right, let me come here. Let me make sure we are mute. So, yeah, there we go. Hi. So we have a video page because videos are the best way that you can be able to pass information. Here you get a video, not even one. Actually, it's a series of videos, and videos becomes the best way to pass information. Yeah. So that is why instead of just having text on the website, there is a video. It actually increases the quality of your website. Then from the video, now we go to the sales page. Okay? The sales page is where the purchases happen. This is where you find your products. Your programs are connected there. And now the prospect can choose. After getting the understanding, all this is to give them the understanding. Now somebody can make a decision on the sales page. So already you have adequate resources. Already you have got a website that does the work for you. But you see, let us be honest, because of the nature of the traffic, because of the nature of having so many people on the internet that have very little understanding of the online space, you realize this is how the traffic looks like. Right? And I have come to understand this with time. I've come to realize that this is actually the reality we have to live with. most of the people who want to get into the online space, they really have no clue, no idea of what is needed. Looking for something to wipe this book here with me. Okay, let me see. All right, I can't see something near me. I can't find my post or something like that. Anyway, so let me use down below here. So most of the audience, let's look, we call this the traffic. Most of them, they have no clue or no idea of what it is. So they want to make money online. All right, everybody wants that. But for somebody to make that decision, they need to have a crystal clear understanding of what it is. In other words, they have to be convinced. You know, they have to get the full information, the full details. I don't like using the word convincing because we are not convincing, all right? We are marketing, and when you market, you're giving information. Now, what you do here is that understanding the market, how it looks like. I see the market. Okay. Sorry, power problems, they just go without any notice. Yeah, but we are back. I sorted it out. We are actually back. All right, so let's look at the market, okay? The traffic system, the market, how does it look like? So big percentage is cold, all right? Then the middle is warm. Warm is the audience who have an idea, not full, but they have a slight idea. Cold, they have no clue. Like me, I think I was a cold audience because I didn't even know the word digital marketing. Like I thought it was a word, but I never thought it existed or it was a big space. I didn't think it was a thing. All right. So I was in the cold. Warm is just having an idea. Hot is now this small part. Hot means it is the audience that is very hot, like very ready. Every day I pray I get this, but it's very hard because every digital marketer is going after the hot audience. But let me tell you where the money is. The money is not in the hot. This number is very small. Warm is not bad. Cold is where the money is. But let me tell you what is needed. For you to convert cold to go to hot, you must have a lot of information in advance. A lot of information in advance. And this information must be given freely in the best ways possible. So meaning that you should have a PDF, you should have a video course, you should have a text written on your website. Okay, this is where your website comes in. Follow-ups, webinars, physical workshop. Okay, so I'm going to the extreme, but yeah, I mean, it is also good to understand how does it really work, because I mean, what harm would it be if you could have a physical workshop near your area? All right, why? Because this is the biggest percentage of audience you are going to meet, and this is the biggest question I find. Like, some have been having so many prospects, so many people interested, but they're not converting. It's because they want huge number of information ahead. That is what convert from cold to warm to hot. PDF, that one is provided for you on your website. For example, let me share my screen. I show you the website. So if you go to your website, everyone has a similar look website, which is, I think, is good because it's a website that works. Then when you come here, you find that download. You see this part? It says plus download. Go to your website, you'll see download a Freedom Formula Blueprint PDF. That is a PDF. It is given there for free. You see it is written here, it is free. Anyone who knows how we call that kind of material that is given for free in digital marketing? All right. What do we call this kind of digital marketing? Or what do we call this kind of digital marketing where you are able to get, like, what do we call this kind of digital marketing program, or the kind of materials we give for free? Let me see if anybody can remember. When you give an item for free, what name do we call it? Someone tell me in the comments. When you're giving information upfront for free in different formats, in terms of an ebook, a video course like 3-hour challenge, your website is free to access, follow-ups on your email campaigns, this free information that you give upfront, and it's good. What do we call it? Let me see the charts. Anyone who has an idea? Okay, let me tell you what's happening. I can't hear you. Justina, Favor, you guys cannot hear me? We are on Zoom. If you're watching us on social media, guys, let me see if you guys can hear me. Anybody who can hear me, let me see. One, give me a one in the comments if you can hear me. Guys on Zoom, if you're watching us on YouTube and TikTok, we are literally live on Zoom for mentorship call right now. And then once we finish this class, we shall come on the live session. But surprisingly, it feels like the guys on Zoom cannot hear me. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Those on Zoom. Now you are back. Type a one if you can hear me. If my voice is okay, just give me a one in the comments. Type a one in the comments if you can hear me. I don't know whether you can hear me or not. I don't know whether you can hear me. Okay, so my voice had a breakdown, yeah? I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Dorothy. Okay, perfect. All right. So for those on social media, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on TikTok, follow. All right, engage. Then we shall come and proceed from there. Okay. So I was asking a question. I was saying this. The market literally looks like this. It means that the biggest 95% of all the audience you'll meet, they are cold. Cold meaning they have no idea. They are interested, yes, but they are cold. All right? And for us to be able to get from cold to hot, so we have got cold market, we have warm, and we have hot. 95% is where the money is. But one disadvantage is that 95% have got no idea. All right? And what the only one thing that can be able to provide as much warm up as possible to turn from cold to warm, then from warm to hot, because money is paid, or where you get a sale, you get it in the hot category. So what exactly do you do in the cold to provide as much value upfront as possible is by providing information or value. And I sent this message in our groups. If you saw our groups, I sent a message and I told you guys, this is the quickest way to get a sale. Step number one, provide as much value as possible upfront. You provide value through content. You provide value through giving a free PDF. You provide value through giving a video training. You provide value through your website, the text on your website. You provide value through follow-ups. You provide value through webinars. You provide value through physical trainings. You provide as much value upfront as possible. So that was step number one. Step number two, I said, those who express interest, follow up. Number three, do it consistently on a daily basis so that the trust gauge can increase. By following those steps, you will surely make a sale. 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you do it consistently, it is guaranteed you will be able to make a sale. All right. So, I was asking this question now. These items or these things that you give for free, what do we call it? All this information you give for free in advance. Thank you, Faith. It's called a lead magnet. Congratulations. That is true, Faith. This information you give upfront for free is called a lead magnet. Okay? That is what it is. A PDF is a lead magnet. Think about the term lead magnet. Let's talk about that. And the good thing is that you don't need to create a lead magnet yourself. It's been created. All right? So what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is that item, material, something that you give in upfront for free to build, to actually show that I actually want to help. All right? So what basically it means, let me use these pens, these ones, because I don't have something to write this board of mine. So what a lead magnet does is that it creates this. And I strongly believe that lead magnet is so biblical. Because the Bible says the hand that gives is the one that receives. Now, I want you to turn that into digital marketing. You see, it applies very perfectly, okay? So you give, first of all, you create You create interest, all right? So it's like, hey guys, yeah, there is this digital marketing. It helps you to make money online, and there, so you speak about what exactly somebody is interested. So you build interest, and then instead of charging for anything, you don't ask for money. Don't give something for free, something tangible, like a PDF, like a video you have recorded. I was checking this video. Let me show you one of the websites that I really enjoyed to check on. One of my students, she created this website. Let me show you this, and I want you guys to borrow from this idea. If you go to Liz Fortune website, so this is how she put it. All right. So this is her website here. Enter email address. Let me maybe enter an email address there. Oops. Yeah, here it is. So what happened is that she went ahead and created a very long video. It's not short. This video is literally 30 minutes. Okay? So I want you to imagine that. In upfront, when you go to her website, you find her video, and her video is not 2-3 minutes. It is long. And guess what? She told me that video has taken away a lot of burden off her shoulders, because she doesn't have to be talking and explaining. Somebody can just go to the video. If you pay attention to this video, you will have a very clear understanding. But I want you to see the length of the video. Literally, for 30 minutes, someone comes in before anything ends. They spend 30 minutes on this video, and by the end of that minute, what do you think is going to happen? Conversion is going to increase. It's a lead magnet. She has positioned her lead magnet. It is her asset that talks on her behalf, is explaining, it is answering all the questions. Everything somebody needs to know about digital marketing is already answered here. That was awesome. Now, I want to be honest with you. I was somehow discouraging her for doing a long video, but I later on sat down and think about it. I was like, why not? Because having a long video, before somebody goes and watches the video of Michelle down below here, she has already, literally, it's like the second time they are listening to Michelle, they have already listened to her first. You see what I'm saying? That video training is a lead magnet. Okay? And I encourage you to do the same. And how you do it? Go listen to that video, write down some scripts, repeat the same, and we'll put it on your website. So when you have got leads, they come and find you explaining the program yourself. They come and find you doing the work of explaining. It ensures that you have provided a very nice lead magnet. So you interact 30 minutes here on the video. For example, there is a PDF on her website. Everybody who joins her website, there is a PDF they get. All right? That PDF explains the same thing. Then there is the rest of the website explaining the same thing. They are spending time here and there acquiring very good information for free. So what is happening during that time? We say you are turning cold heart into warm. All right? You are turning cold heart into warm. This same audience attends your live session. All right? Attend the live session. They eventually come for the physical session. Then all questions are answered. It's just a matter of deciding I am in or out. You see that? And that is one challenge I want to give it to you. This lead magnet is because the market we are in, digital marketing, when you hear it is going to become a $5 billion industry, it tells you it is very young. And the future is so bright. So people who want to succeed must come with a mentality and a mindset of what does it require for me to succeed in this market. Understand the market first. The market is very cold. And that is why I'm able to create a program like 3-hour challenge. I am able to create a program inside school. All right? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I know 95% of my audience are what? Cold. So it is better for me to create 3 hours. Now, for me, I call it 3-hour challenge, meaning that someone comes to this course, it's free of charge. For 3 hours, we spend time with them. The conversion are automatic because now you're able to turn from cold to warm, then from warm to hot. That is exactly how you do it. Now, you may not be able to create. Now, let me tell you something. I can give you, not I can, I have literally given you the master rights. Maybe not resell, but the master rights for you to give this course mine and you give it to somebody else. 2, 3, 10, 100, everybody you know, tell them to learn digital marketing for free. Of course, you build interest. Don't give somebody who is not interested, because you'll have wasted your time. They'll not go through it. I normally say, if you're not interested with learning what I am teaching, I will be wasting your time, you'll be wasting mine. It's the same case with you. If you are on Zoom and you have a group of people who they must be interested before you give. Understand that, okay? Don't be too generous, because if you give something that someone doesn't want, as long as they don't want it, if there is no interest, don't even bother. I have seen that. It is called cold pitching or cold DMs. It is so tiresome. It is so boring. Don't do it. All right? Don't give somebody unless they are interested. Now, I want to talk about now the lead magnet. And basically not even the lead magnet, but I wanted you to have the idea of this is how the market looks like. The market requires a lot of information upfront. All right? I'm giving you the advice. The market we are going into requires a lot of information, and therefore you need to post a lot. That is number one. When you post a lot, those who are interested, they need to get a PDF. From PDF, they need to get your video on your website. They need to go through your website multiple times. Can we carry that? That is why when we say it is not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's because if you have the wrong mindset, you will not see these nitty-gritty things that come in the process. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking the next time, maybe in 4 months from now, when I'm going to build a 3-hour challenge, it's not going to be 3 hours. I'm going to make it so long, like 15-hour challenge. Like I'll make it so long. Why? Because there is a very big market that is so blue, like so green, and they have got no idea. Not because they don't want to venture into digital marketing, but they want to gather as much information as possible up front. So what do? I create an upfront value in terms of, I didn't know what value meant when I was starting, by the way. I could hear the word value. I'm like, what is value? So I knew value basically is something tangible that is important to someone, and it is much more better if you give it even for free, because you kind of like build the trust. However, you might be able to attract a lot of freebie seekers who are not interested. Again, that could be the downfall. So for example, if I only give my free materials after I interact with somebody on the live, on the TikTok somewhere for some time. So that way, I have some birds here who are my friends, yeah? Yeah, don't worry. Have birds on the window coming to check. So I interact with the members first, and then I give the free material. You give the free book, you give the free guide. What are you doing? You are building interest, okay? You are building that interest. And that interest is the one that is converting from cold, someone who had no idea and no clue, to warm. Warm is some interest is gaining up, some knowledge. Now they are asking questions. Now there is something more. That's why I do webinars. And even you can do a webinar. Guys, I started doing webinar with a free Zoom. Free Zoom. The one that goes for how many minutes? 40 minutes. Yeah. So it would cut down, and I'll tell them, hey, you know what? After the end of this, rejoin again through the same link. And then it would finish 1 hour. And still it would work. Okay? And that is exactly, you can be able to do it, even if you have 5 people. What I see is that people start, they see 5 people, they give up. No, you don't. There are times I was in a Zoom alone. Can you imagine? Let me tell you a story that I'll never forget. This one time, I was doing a Zoom webinar. I invited a small number of people, and nobody showed up. Okay, it was a webinar. Like, nobody came. And I was in the grassroots. I was in the beginning. That's why I respect grassroots a lot, because down there is very, 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 very fun, and although discouraging if you're not careful. So nobody came for my Zoom webinar. Like, literally nobody. Let me see if I can get Wi-Fi. I'm running out of internet. Oops. Let me see. Okay, there we are. So what happened is that nobody came for my Zoom webinar. So I was doing it in our sitting room. So I told my wife and last time I had one child, I told them to go to the bedroom. All right. So that day they have to go to the bedroom early. So they had to go to sleep early. So they did. They went. And I was left in the webinar, and I did the webinar for 40 minutes, but I was alone. Okay. I was literally alone. And I promise you, I'm the only one who knew I was alone. Everybody else knew that I had, you could think I have like 100 people on the webinar, or 70 or 60. But I literally invited, even if I start with, nobody in the Zoom, I'm still normal. I'm still fine. You are preparing for that time when you'll be okay. All right? So that is one thing I want to say. So what do you take away today? This is the takeaway. Understand the market. You have a business, understand the market. The market is what? Green. The market is 95% cold. Cold does not mean threat or danger. Cold means more awareness, call it more awareness, or enlightening is needed. Is that clear? Because I want you to see digital marketing right now as when computers came, or when smartphones came. When smartphones came, people were negative, they were cold. All right? But when years went by, right now it is very hot. Everyone must have a smartphone, 2 or 3. So what happens is that if you can be able to see that is how it is with digital marketing. 2025, we are like when smartphones came or when laptops came. Everybody was cold, negative about them and all that. But right now, what do? The only thing that can turn somebody who from cold to hot, and it works all the time, is value. And I don't want to sound vague or using jargon. Value is lead magnet, information upfront that has been packaged either as a book, as a video training like the one we saw on Liz's website, as a webinar, as a video course, right? And you can do it. You can literally record a course on your phone, right? You can just record a course, step 1, what you know. You just take what you know, and then you give it, and somebody goes through it, they learn it, they understand it. As long as it is valuable, it will convert into sales, all right? So you have to do that, because our market is very, very, very green. Very green. And I've seen that a lot. Very green. And the only way is to give as much information as possible. And how do I do it? Me, I go to somebody else's information. For example, let me show you. Yesterday, last night, yeah, after I launched the program, I was literally feeling unwell. I have to be honest with you. If you noticed, that webinar went so fast. I finished it in 48 minutes. But I'm well now. I'm good. I don't know what I had yesterday. So I went to this course. Okay, look at this. I literally went to Alex Homozi in acquisition.com. He has put a very amazing training about digital marketing, not digital marketing, but how to acquire customers online, how to sell programs online, and all that. And guess what I did? I just go to their program and I borrow idea, because I don't want to reinvent the wheel. All right. So see, this is somebody who has made millions of dollars, and they have created some program. I go to that program, and what do? I go to the program and I listen to what they are saying, and I write notes. Then I recreate that in my own personality. What am I saying? You have the right to go to the school in the 3-hour challenge, go through it, write down what you are learning, recreate it in your own personality, and give it to your audience. You will build so much trust, and your bank account is going to increase. It has been proven to work, and I know this is the formula that works all the time. It's not just something that will break. It works all the time. Trust you me, it works. And I can tell you that yesterday I was able to retrieve the slide. Let me show you this. Yesterday I was able to retrieve the slide of me in March. Okay? So I went and I was looking for this slide in March. Where is it? Let me see if I can get it. Here it is. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. If I can find it. So it was like my total transactions from July to March of 2024. I can't find it. I don't know if it's not that one. Yeah. So the one my transactions from July last year all the way to March, they had made $100,000, $100,368 there. And if you ask me how I did that, it's exactly what I'm telling you right now. All right? Give, and then you shall receive. Just give upfront. So what do you give? You give what you know. You give information. Give it in as many avenues as possible. All right? Give it in the lives, give it in the content, give it in the Zoom webinars, give it in the course, give it in a PDF, give it in different formats, but just give it in a front and in big numbers. In return, you attract trust. Trust just comes towards you, and that trust is the one that becomes currency. Trust is higher than even money. So if you have trust, then when you have something that you are selling, that is your digital marketing program, then it is much more easier to sell because you have already built the trust. Does it make sense? Do you now understand why we create content? We don't create content to market. We create content to build trust, because trust is paramount. We create content to attract trust towards us. Make sense? That's why we create the content. That's why we give the free lead magnet. That's why we have a website. The purpose of the website is that, to build the trust. And if you can go and put a video of yourself in your website, so that when somebody comes on your website, they don't find a stranger they don't know, they have never seen. They first find you. Then you make a formal introduction to the stranger. So let's say we met with you, and it was me and my friend, and then we met you and you're also my friend, but my other friend here doesn't know you. And then something happens, a phone call comes in, and I leave you, my friend, and you now my friend, and these two friends don't know each other. What will happen? I walk away and I take a phone call. It is going to be a very cold environment there because you are strangers. But if I can take a minute and be like, hey, hi Liz, this is Favor, this is Liz, she's my friend, we have done this, and Favor, this is it, and then I walk away, then the environment stops from being strange to that formal. So when you go to your website and you find Michelle's amazing video, and it does a very good job, but there is no video of you introducing Michelle, then the trust level goes down and it drops dramatically, and it affects your revenue generation, your revenue generation. So what should you do? Take your phone, shoot a video, hold it just with your hand. Don't look for perfect environment. Just record it the way it is. Put it on YouTube, get the link, boom, on your website. That's it. It takes a minute to do that, but preparation alone takes months and months. How many of you have been preparing to do that? They have not done that. How many of us who are here and have been preparing to record a video for my website? I have been preparing. You might take months to do that, but it literally requires 10 minutes. You record for 2 minutes, you upload on YouTube for another 2 minutes, you get the link and you put on your website, you log into System.io, you go to the thank you page, you upload a video, and then you put a link, you save. 10 minutes to complete, but it takes months to prepare, which is bad. Procrastination is dangerous. Anyway, so that was a takeaway for today. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. You guys are awesome. I want to see if there's any question that is popping up. Let me see any question that is popping up. No question yet. That is it. So market is blue. It's very big. It is so wide. I can't finish it myself. I only see a lot of success ahead. But if you come in with the right approach, okay? It is one after the other, step by step. All right? Even success is actually step by step. There is no overhaul success. It is actually step by step. Thank you so much, guys. Have a blessed Monday. Have a blessed week. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. for the next coaching call. Bye-bye. And you will not believe that I did not record that class. Like, oh my goodness. My inner circle people will be like, how do I do this? I need it. Thank you so much, Esther. I need it. How are you guys on TikTok? Now we are back here on live. How are you guys on YouTube? Hope you're well. John Ger, hope you are there. Type ready if you're ready for the class to start on TikTok. We are about to get started right now. Give me a ready in the comments, okay? Type ready if you're ready for the class to start. Type ready, guys. Type a ready in the comments down below here. If you can hear me loud and clear. Let me check something. Let me see if you can be able to hear me. Type ready. I'm coming in a minute. I'm coming back in 1 minute. Give me ready in the comments if you can hear me loud and clear. If my voice is clear. If everything is clear. Type ready in the comments if you can hear me, guys. I'm coming in a minute. Okay. Welcome, 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 everybody who is here. Thank you so much for coming to our class. Ready to rock and roll, ready to get started. I want to know whether you guys can be able to hear me loud and clear. Let me see. Do you guys like my background? How does it look like? Is it nice? Is it awesome? How is my background? Do you like it? Is my network responding well? Because I feel network is having a problem here. Yeah, kind of like I'm not having very good network, yeah? I cannot be able to find it. Rose, how are you, my friend? I borrow your energy. Oh my goodness. Ni God. Huyo ni God. I'm telling you. Thank you so much. So are we ready to rock and roll? Give me a, let me see kama tulikuwa tusha type ready. Nyinyi guys hamuku type ready. Are you ready for the class? I'm asking if you are ready for the class. Are you guys ready for the class? Are you ready for the class? Sam, please help me with System.io recording. Okay, Miss V, System.io recording. System.io recording. Tell me more. Which one do you actually refer to? Website? Which one are you referring to? Are you referring to website? Are you referring to... Which one are you? Hi, Connie. How are you, my friend? Which one are you referring to? System.io recording. Is it website? Is it how to operate with System.io or website? Okay. All right. Okay, okay. Your website, Miss V, let me see. Your website was ready the time we created it. Anyway, I'll check. I'll check for you there. Okay? So we are about to get started, guys. We are about to kick off the ground with an awesome training on how to do digital marketing. All right? Step by step. For example, people are wondering, what is System.io? System.io is a software company, and what it does is it helps people to build websites. It hosts websites for you, and on top of that, it does email marketing for you. It does a lot of good things. Okay? It's a website builder. And then System.io is a website builder. It's an email marketing software. It is the perfect fit for digital marketing. And it is free. But it has a paid version. It has a free version and a paid version. So after some time, you upgrade to paid version. So you start it off with free. And then after some time, you go to paid. Right? You start off with free. And then you upgrade to paid version. Paid version is starting at $17 per month. But if you do the free well, the paid you'll get it from your business. You'll get customers and pay for it. And that is it. So really, before you think about anything else, the perfect one to start with is System.io. Higher. It has your website. Every person who enters on your website, System.io records their email address. It captures them. And then it follows up on them on your behalf. It's like, hi, thank you so much for joining. I wish I had such a thing on TikTok Live. Because everybody who could come on my TikTok Live, I can follow up on their DM and tell them, hey, thank you so much for popping on my DM. If you stay here for like, I would tell it to, if anybody who stays on my live for 10 minutes, should send them something. Yeah, send them something in their DM. Hi, thank you so much for stopping on my DM. Okay, coming on my live today. It was awesome. I would like to thank you by giving you my signature program called 3-hour challenge. Click here to get it. Yeah, everyone who comes on my live session, I would give them that program. I'd give them that that free material. All right. Again, that is what I was teaching in the inner circle right now. I was teaching them how to build trust in advance. You know how you can go to build a lot of trust for the people that are seeing. Because when you do digital marketing and you start selling online, it works all the time. This perfect approach is the best one that works. I mean, it is actually the best one. Literally, it is the best. Giving something free first. Give and you shall be given, or the hand that gives is the one that receives. Yeah. So be willing to give first. What do you give? You give what you know. You give information. Information is a product. Yeah, information is valuable. In fact, it's the most expensive product because it is equivalent to power. So imagine when I am here on this TikTok live, I'm giving you power. Like I'm literally giving you power. All right. So I would give you power, and then in 3 weeks or 4 weeks after giving you all the power, I will ask you, would you like to come for our physical workshop? Do you think you'll say no? No. How would you say no? Already, we have already been able to build a lot of trust in advance. You see that? So when you give trust or when you give information in advance, you build trust. And if you're a digital marketer listening to me, learn this skill. It works all the time. It's a signature principle. Give more than you receive. So many people tell me, Sam, you work hard. When I'm working, it might feel like I'm working hard, yeah? But can I tell you the truth? Yes, I'm working hard, but the work I am doing is not very difficult in terms of like work, because I have already mastered this thing. I have already mastered the process of digital marketing. And therefore, I'm not saying something out of a lot of research. Back then, when I was doing lives, I tell you this, I used to research first. I used to have a script, and I would write down what will I say in my live, yeah? So I would write down when I come live, the first thing to do, whenever you go live, the first thing to do is introduction. So you welcome everybody who is on the live. Thank you guys for stopping by. You guys are awesome. You have come from the live. I call the names. So I would write down so that I can know where am I in that as possible. So I would come up here and I would share my story. I'd be like, hi, this is me. This is what I do. I'm actually a dad and I have been in debt, and I'm in the process of paying my debt, or I have paid off my debt. Then I'm a high school teacher. I work for these long hours. I'll just share my vulnerable story. I mean, I'm a real human being with 5 fingers and 2 hands. I'm totally a human being. Higher, but I will have a script. From there, I would come to what do I do? What am I talking about? Digital marketing as a solution. All right, it is something that is solving all those problems that I have. Lack of enough money that leads to lack of enough time, that leads to being in debt, that leads to low self-esteem, that leads to that leads to this. Then I would highlight all those problems. Then I'll tell them all the problems you are facing can be solved by starting this digital marketing business that I discovered accidentally on TikTok. Because I think I saw digital marketing accidentally. I saw it on TikTok. It was total accident. It was a lady. I was about to, when the finger is used to scrolling, I was scrolling, then I returned. Okay, when you're scrolling again, you're like, let me hear that again. So it caught my attention, and that little 0.007 seconds changed my life. So I go ahead and I break, and I go through. So maybe if I'm going live for 30 minutes, now that is where the body, the food of the live is there. So to go the live for 30 minutes or even 1 hour, instead of watching TV or going to do things that don't matter, I would rather be live and do that. Yeah. How much do you earn per month? Enough to keep me and my family enough to keep me and my family happy. I would say that. I wouldn't want to reveal any real figures online. There are months that are awesome. There are months that are down. All right. It's a business, and not a business, but I promise you, I'm happy where I am. I think that is enough to mention. Is that okay, Morugi? Hey, that one is enough. Higher. So I'd have a script. So I would follow my script. But because of using the script over and over and over and over and over again, nowadays I don't need to carry a script with me. Okay? I don't need to carry a script. I am good because I have mastered, because repetition creates emphasis. So I become so good, I don't need a script. I can be here with you for 3 hours and I do it. So I see when you are starting, you don't want to use a script, you want to do like Sam. But you're not like me now. Me, I'm 15 months right now. You are 2, 5, 10, 1 month. We are totally different. So you have to be you. My point is, when we say authenticity, we mean be you. You are in your day one, you're in the beginning. Say that I'm in the starting stages. All right? Just be okay. Let me use Connie. I know Connie, she's here and she's my student, youngest student. She just started this journey. Be you. Tell them, I have started digital marketing and this is my day 3. I don't know much. But there is one thing I know. How much did you start with? Murungi, I invested $900. I took the $900 program, right? That is the one I started with. So a friend like Connie, very direct. I'm new and I have learned digital products. It's a business that don't need to restock. Like, what are some of the things you know? Give that as value and repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It is valuable to somebody else. If it is valuable to you, it will be valuable to somebody else. All right? So you say, I am new, I have just started, this is my day 1. And when you go to the program, what you learn, turn that into content and post on TikTok. Then say it in different ways. For example, let's say, one thing that I love so much about this business, and I'll not lie, and this will never change, is the fact that you earn 100% profit. Me, I tell you that part, I love it. I deeply love that part. The fact that you earn 100%. Then guess what? In all my content, I talk about it. In all my webinars, 100. In all my messages, everywhere, 100. Because it might feel like me, I'm repeating, but the person is new and interesting. Since that one is very valuable to me, I mean, can it get it better than 100%? No way, it cannot. I also like the fact of multiple income streams. I also like the fact of no tech skills needed. You know, those parts, now they become the value. When I speak about them, those ones are what we call the value. You speak about them as much as possible. Now, since I have done a lot of repetitions and repetitions and repetitions over and over for many times, now I don't need a script. I don't need to watch anywhere. They can come straight to my mind. True story. On Saturday, this Saturday that passed, Grace, I don't know whether she is here. She asked me, she came to our physical workshop and you were seated there, and it was a small Saturday, so many people canceled. I think it was a busy Saturday, and Saturday I like that. So Saturday I'm normally not very full, and I love it because on Friday I'm literally stretched thin, like I've been there the whole day. But Saturday it was small number. It was like, yeah, this is awesome. We like it small like that. Then we started going through the program and training, and I was doing the workshop. So we sat in a group, in a round table, and Grace observed one thing. For the 4 hours we were there in that group, I didn't refer anywhere. Okay? I did not refer anywhere. I got everything from my head. And then after that, she told me, how did you know all these things and you have not checked anywhere? It is all in your head. And then I remembered, and by the way, it is true. So I had not noticed myself. So I felt good, first of all, but I realized that I have mastered something here. All right? And you know how I have mastered it? Because of continuous repetitions. These continuous repetitions have made me to be good in terms of, I don't think I'm great. I'm fine to be good. So I am not perfect. Okay, I'm not perfect. I am good. But she noticed that I didn't check the computer. I didn't check a book. I didn't check anywhere. It was purely out of the head. And we were doing with white papers. Actually, that is where I learned the idea of teaching with white paper. So some of these days I'll be doing the live. You know what? Actually, I think of doing that today. I come here and I teach you on the paper here. It was so fun, by the way. Higher. So she noticed that. Do you imagine? Ask yourself, how many reps did I do to get there? All right. So he was like, I also want to be you so that I can be coming up with these ideas straight from my head. And I told her, yes. But then I thought, there are a certain number of times you have to repeat something over and over until you get to a point where you don't have to refer. Everything is on your fingertips. And I still learn every day. So what is the lesson I want to share with you? I want to share with you the lesson of, in the beginning, start with nothing. In the beginning, you start with nothing. In the beginning, you start with zero. In the beginning, you start from scratch. But I want you to be vulnerable enough to say that. All right? Say that. Connie, say that I have started my digital marketing business and I have joined a business that you earn 100% profit. It will help you like it has helped me. All right? Most people say because they are new and they don't have a sale, they don't know what to share. I want you guys to go to these big creators, including mine, those who have succeeded in digital marketing, and show me if there is any one of them that say how much money they make. Even right now, anaitwa nani, my friend ako wapi? Morugi. She's asking me how much I've made. The you Grace. Yeah, the Grace, I was just giving an example with you. Thank you for stopping by. What happens is that, sorry, I've been distracted. Okay. What was I saying? I was saying something like what? Sasa nimepotea. Okay, I was saying Morugi was asking me, how much money do you make per month? I cannot share. Not because I'm afraid. I can. I mean, at the end of the day, it is genuine. So there is nothing to hide. But I want you to show me that how much money you make. How are you, Liz? How are you, my friend? Good morning. How much money you make does not make you a better or a worse digital marketer. As a matter of fact, I realized sharing how much money you make in digital marketing, I think it's just a mindset, and it affected me in the beginning. I was like, but I don't have something to share, because you think that the only way to talk about it is the amount of money you have made. It is not true. And I have been breaking that belief even for my own student. Those who are like, the reason why I have not made a sale is because I have not made a sale and I cannot create content. What will I say? No, it's not the only thing you say. There are so many things you talk about. And the perfect one is the journey. Share the journey. Share how your day is. All right? Share, I have just joined. I'm going through the mentorship. I'm going through the training. And I am loving this one thing. If you want me to show you the same way, comment and I'll show you how to do it. All right? So you're not talking about I made fake, like coming up with fake income. I don't support at all. I don't tell somebody create something fake so that you can build. It will not, because we are human beings. We are mirrors to each other. Like, for example, how do you know when your child is lying to you? How do you know when your husband is lying to you, or your wife is lying to you, or your friend is lying to you? How do you tell a lie? Because we are so open to each other as human beings. That is how we were created. And if I could lie something to you right now, you can see it. I don't know how, but you can literally tell that is not true. If I told you, for example, hi guys, I actually, I don't know what I can lie even. I don't know what to lie. But if I could lie to you something, you can tell it. Like, you can tell there's something wrong, and you will not connect, you'll not connect with somebody directly because it is a lie. So you don't talk about fake income claims. All right? When you talk about fake income claims, what happens? Your audience, they don't get attracted. They get repelled. So when you believe that the only way to do digital marketing is after you have made money with it, that's not totally true. Because when does the first sale come then? Okay? And that is what I want us to understand. So what is the most amazing thing right now for us to be able to understand is, number one, have a very clear understanding of how to approach it. Even when you start making sales, don't talk about it. It doesn't build any trust. I promise you it doesn't. All right, maybe here and there. Me personally, okay, take my opinion. It doesn't. I have not built how far I've gone, or the success I have not built it because of talking about how much money I have made. Okay? It does not build trust. It does not help anybody. Instead of talking how much money you have made, what about showing what you have done? Tell me which one is more important. Me to tell you how much I have made. I've made $1,000 today. I'm so proud. Or telling you exactly what I did. I literally went live and I was creating content, or I did this, or I copy and pasted free ads, or I did this. If I could just tell you how I did it, that one is more valuable, right, than saying the amount of money that somebody has made, right? And that is the best approach to do it. The second one, very important, is to share your story, share your journey with your audience. Me, the reason why I started physical trainings, and I started this back there in February. Can I be honest with you? I started physical trainings in February, and I got an office in May. So I literally did 3 months of these physical trainings in random places. Social Judy will tell you, and many others. Who else can be able to remember? Yeah, there are those my students at the beginning of the year. They know they came for the physical action. We would literally go to a hotel, go to a corner. We are 5 of us, and we would do a whole day workshop there. This time we were doing a this time we were doing a physical workshop, and then there was another person who was literally next to the table, and then she kind of like heard what we are saying, and then she ate her lunch, she took her tea and everything else, and then she left. When she was leaving, she told the waiter that I'm actually with that group. Now the group we are in. So we ended up paying the bill for somebody we had no idea who it was. 4 months down the line, after all those challenges and all those problems, we ended up having a physical workshop. And I say thanks to Rose because she's the one who figured it out. And now we have a physical office. All right? And I still believe we go this way, we'll need a bigger space because the demand is becoming higher and higher. It is not slowing down. It's becoming higher and higher and higher. Do you see what I'm saying? So it is not I don't get all these numbers because I show how much money I make. I think people have the wrong perspective. And I remember there was a certain gentleman who called me and he told me, Sam, the reason why I have not come to a physical workshop is because I've found there are not many people. They questioned me like, will you come because there are many people or will you come because you want? So if you will come because you want to find 1,000, then I'm sorry. Right now I have 10. If you are not fit, no problem. And I like it. So even when we are 4, I'm fine. Even when I am just me alone. I was telling a story when I was doing Zoom webinars. You know, after coming this, then I learned there is something called Zoom trainings. No, I knew there was Zoom, yeah, but I didn't know you can train on Zoom. You create some slides and you teach. Okay, I was like, perfect. Let me do it. The first times I was doing it, I was getting 2 people in the webinar, and actually they will not finish the webinar, yeah. So I'll get 2 people. Then I'll get 5 people. There was this time that nobody came. I have spent the whole day preparing the Zoom and the training, and then I sent the link out. No one showed up. And I was doing it in our sitting room. We were in a 2-room house. I didn't have an office. So I was literally seated in our sofa, put the laptop on the table. It was not even my laptop. It was a borrowed laptop. But then I called and nobody showed up. So I told my wife and my daughter they needed to go to sleep early that day, and they did. And I conducted the webinar alone. Yes, my friend. How many of you can do a training alone? Like, how many of you, I don't know how this sounds like, but I wonder, how many of you can literally do a Zoom training alone? I literally did a Zoom webinar. I was just me and me only. And let me tell you, I did not stop it. I did it to the end. So you might wonder, are you normal? How do you do a Zoom training at 1 person? I did it. I presented to myself and I still found mistakes. So I'm happy. Nobody saw the mistake. I'm the one who saw the mistakes and I rectified them. And 1 week later, I called for a webinar. 7 people came. 1 person bought. Did my work? It did. It's only that it didn't work instant. It worked after 7 days. So 1 person bought. I was like, yeah, if there was the mistakes that were there, maybe I couldn't have gotten that sale. 1 week later, I called for a webinar. 3 people bought. Awesome. I was like, there's something here. Even if it is slow, it seems it is working. I reactivated and reactivated and reactivated. Nowadays, I can do a webinar without any referring anywhere. The principle I have mastered. I want to show you a book here. I don't know whether I can find it here. This book is the book that I'm super proud of. Okay, it's called Expert Secrets. I don't. I have a PDF. If you want a PDF like an ebook of it, I have it. This book is a mind game changer. It was done by this guy called Russell Branson. Okay, it's called Expert Secrets. It says how you can be able to turn anything online into cash. It turns you into an expert. Now, I love reading, by the way. I love reading. Very soon you'll see my shelf full of books, this one. And I love reading, and I'll have even a bigger library. And I actually love reading because I know secrets of success are hidden in these gems. This is where the secrets of success are hidden. So don't fear reading. As a matter of fact, if you want to stand out, be a reader. Principles of success are hidden here in the books. This guy, what he has written, because I know him from his website, so many websites. He's the founder of a software called ClickFunnels. He's also a founder of software called OfferLab. He's a founder of this, like he's a multi-billionaire online. Okay, somebody who started from scratch. Now, this gentleman, what he has created, I've never found this book. I ordered from Amazon. Where can I buy the book? But I can share with you a link of an ebook, like the online book of this type. It's exactly the same. It's awesome. You can read it on your laptop or your phone. I can share with you, Connie, okay? This Expert Secrets guy, what he has written in this book, he charges $3,000 to teach you. So I have saved myself money to just read the book. Because $3,000 versus what? I think $19 or something, like less than $20. I ordered this from Amazon. And it came with not just this. Here's another one. All right. I have another one of not like exactly, but here's another type. That talks about something else. It's right here. It's called .com secrets. So he has Expert Secrets. So I learned how to do webinars here. I started doing them. I got nobody. So would I have called myself a failure? No, I didn't call myself a failure. I told myself I'm learning. I give this example, and I loved it. I was using this on Saturday on our physical workshop. So imagine this is a piece of land. All right, it's a piece of land that is ready for planting. All right, you come and you put a seed. You put a seed under the soil. Okay, and then you cover this seed with the soil like that. Do you know what happens? This seed does not grow immediately. As a matter of fact, you might think it is not growing because you as the farmer, let me draw you as the farmer here. Okay, so you as the farmer, you will think that this seed is not growing because it is under the soil. But a wise farmer does not come and they pull out the seed and they say it is not growing. You are patient. So the first skill of being a farmer is by being patient. Now, I use farming examples because my grandma was a farmer and she taught me how to farm. I don't like farming today, but I've grown in the farm. The farmer is patient to know that for sure this seed will grow, but there's something that is happening. There is growth happening, only that this growth is happening downwards. The seed is growing downward fast. The seed is growing downward. Before it grows upward, it grows downwards. What does that mean? At first, it feels like failure. Feels like, because this is growth you cannot see. All right? It feels like my seed is not growing, so it feels like failure. And eventually what happens is that when you are patient enough, the seed starts growing upwards. And I want to relate with this with digital marketing because you are interested to learn digital marketing. I want to prepare your mind, yeah? The seed grows downwards, so it feels like failure. By the way, everything in life at the beginning, it will feel like you have failed. Be okay with that. It feels like failure first, but there is growth, only that growth is happening downwards. And with time, it does what? It germinates. All right? So that germination is what we call... Sorry, I am really having problem with the internet. Bear with me. I have to get internet with me here. Okay? So this farmer must be patient at first. When they plant the seed, they have to allow the failure to... They look like failure, okay? You have to allow it to look like a failure. And then when it germinates, that is when you see it is growing. But even after germinating, you don't harvesting that time. Is that true? You don't harvest. As a matter of fact, you wait for it to mature. So it has leaves. Okay? So this plant has to grow before you harvest. So even when there is upward growth, there is no result yet. Until some point, when it is mature and it is ready to produce harvest, then you can go and harvest. How does this apply in digital marketing? Look at this. In digital marketing, when you start digital marketing, the first thing that will come will look like failure. And I remember very well, I got into digital marketing, and the first thing that I faced was frustration or rejection or challenge. I started digital marketing, I have joined, but then I don't know how to create content. I have the products, I have understood the business, I've understood the program, but I know how to create, but I want to know how to create content. So the first challenge I had to deal with was to create content to get people to view, from views to comments to conversion and to sales. But the content must start. Had I ever created a content ever in my life? Even posting myself on Facebook was a problem. It was the only platform I had was Facebook. And I was not even posting on Facebook. Question is this: how on earth am I going to get benefit from this thing? What will I do now? Okay? What will I do right now? It felt like a temporary failure. So I was recording this content. I would go to a school field and I would go and hide in the corner, and I would go to that corner and I would start taking content. I would start talking to the camera. But I was so camera shy. So I would literally record on camera. If I could see somebody pass nearby, whether they saw me or not, I would fake that into a phone call. Until that person is nowhere to be seen, then I would continue recording. Then when I post, I would make sure I block everyone I knew, because I didn't want them to see me online. So I would block everybody. Everyone I know, I block all of them so they don't see my content. You see that? So when I block all that, so what is the next question? They don't see my content, right? So it is going to completely new people. I would get 2 views, 3 views. It literally felt like failure. I felt like a total failure. But look at me. I exercised, just like the farmer, I exercised patience. I also exercised consistency. I continued doing it even when there is nothing to show for it. What was happening? My seed of digital marketing was like this seed that started by growing downward. This downward growth is the ones that feels like failure. So whenever you feel like you are failing, you are not failing. It is your downward roots that are growing. And let your downward roots to grow, because when your downward roots are growing, you are gaining a firm ground. So when you start germinating upwards, you have got a strong standing. Give me a wow in the comments if you are feeling this is awesome. Type wow in the comments down below here if you are feeling this is amazing. I wanted to hear this morning. Type wow in the comments if you are loving this. Give me a wow in the comments if you're loving it. Otherwise, for me, I'm feeling awesome. Like this is what I would have wanted to be told. This is exactly what I would have wanted to be told when I was starting my journey back then. I would have wanted somebody to tell me, my friend, you will not germinate immediately. You will first of all have to grow some roots. And once you have grown some roots, then you'll be able to have a strong standing. Otherwise, if the roots are weak, you will rise and fall. You will rise and fall. And because I don't want to rise and fall, I want to rise and continue rising. That's exactly why you need to get a strong standing at first. All right? What if I don't know how to speak English, but you know how to speak? The language you speak with is the language you use. So English is not the mandatory language that you need to speak. The little you know, plus your mother tongue, the one you are comfortable with, use that. There is nowhere that says you must be an English speaking person. Tukitaka kuongea hii kitu na Kiswahili, tunatumia Kiswahili. Twenda kwaria Gikuyu, tukaria. Do you see? Tukitaka ku market na Kikuyu, tuna market online. Because it is not a language. It is not about the language. It's about the message. It's not about the language. It's about the message. As long as the message is home, it doesn't matter which language you use. So when you find there is downward growth, when you see there is downward growth, okay, do not mistake temporary challenges for failure. You can never fail. I'm telling you, you will not fail in life unless you decide to do that. All right? You cannot fail in life unless you choose to do that. As long as you say, me, I will never quit. That's why we have got this, we call it the contract of agreement. You make a contract with yourself. When you join my program, the first thing I do, and I don't forget this one, whether you join a program of 900, we have four digital products. We have 900 with 4 income streams. We have 600, 300, and 100. I give you something called a contract of agreement. This is an agreement between you and you. Yeah, not you and me, you and you. I want you to sign and say, I will not quit. I will ensure that whatever I start, I must see it complete. I will not start something and then I am going to stop because I have come across temporary challenges, or because I have come across, I will not allow myself to quit. So you make an agreement with yourself and you tell yourself, I will not stop working hard. I will not stop pursuing my dreams. I will keep pushing forward no matter what. You make that agreement with yourself. So whenever you face a challenge, remember the agreement. And once you have got that strong mindset, these challenges, you'll be able to knock them down one after the other. Good morning, coach. Another Sam is saying currently you're in UK for digital marketing classes. That is a scammer. By the way, impersonators. Let us fight these impersonators who are saying, oh, me, I'm in Kenya. Even right now, you are in a call with another gentleman who almost fell into the hands of an impersonator. Please, I don't want you to 715-263 official communication numbers. I want to show them to you. Take a screenshot because they will DM you. Guys, I'll never DM you. Know that. I will never DM you. They have created fake accounts. Those impersonators, they went ahead. Even my account was taken down. Can you help me to stop them? Now, they cannot take away my skill. So, owe unto them. But my biggest worry is you, my followers, you, my audience. Because they will write to you and they have my profile photo. They have my name. And there's nothing I can do about it. Even if you report, TikTok says there's nothing wrong they are doing, which is very evil. So the only thing I can do is to protect you as my followers. Yeah? Yeah. So official communication channels. Take this. If anybody tells you, oh, I am where, take these are the official communication channels. All right. If anyone is trying to impersonate, impersonators are many. Just to tell you, no, and I'm showing you this to protect you. All right. Do not engage in any other conversation apart from these two contacts. Do not. And I am telling you because you guys, you fall into traps so quickly. Yeah, so quickly. Why don't you take a phone call and just call? Call to confirm. Take a phone call, just call to confirm. Is this the person? And right now I am showing you these numbers. Are you taking a screenshot? Are you writing down? Ama, you are going to be contacted by somebody with my profile photo. You'll be contacted by somebody with my name. You think it is me. Kumbe, it is an impersonator, and there are very many. I don't do crypto. I'm not in UK or South Africa, because some of them are telling you, oh, I'm in South Africa for a trip. Which one? If they are there, I will tell you. In fact, we will go with you, because I'll show you my journey all the way to South Africa, all the way to UK. But ukiniona hapa niko home. I'm in my sitting room right now. Do not be impersonated. Do not be cheated, my friend. Sawa. I personally attended the class on Saturday. Yes, attend the class. That is it. Grace decided I will go in person. I will go and attend the class in person. And I see it with my own wide eyes. I want to see it. Realistic, practical. Sawa. I don't do crypto. I'm not on Telegram. Those things they will tell you, be careful, not be cheated. How else can I protect you now? Because you'll be surprised, some of these impersonators, they also come to the live. Yeah, they come to the live. So they have mastered the language. The only thing that can help you, they'll tell you, oh, I have changed my number. I have not changed my number. But oh, unto them. Oh, unto them. Let me just tell you this. I'll tell you the updates of what I'm planning to do. So somebody is asking, if I have $100 program and I have a customer of 900, what do I do? So this is what you do. If you have a customer of $100, if you are $100 level, but you get a customer of 900, what you do is this. First of all, you cannot use your website to receive it. So you don't have the capacity to receive it. What you do is this. You contact someone with it. Contact somebody with it. And then they receive for you that 900. It is yours. Yeah. They receive for you the 900. And then that is we call it gentleman's agreement. Unless there is that agreement. And I've done that myself for 2-3 students who have sold a package higher than they had. So I told them, receive. Once you have received, then if you plan to upgrade, of course, the best thing you can do is to upgrade. So they upgrade, or they say, I want to upgrade to the 300 and I spend the rest and all that anyway. But it is possible to do like that. What's the name of the program? So the name of the program, these 4 programs, they are from a program or a company called Digital Growth Community. All right. But these programs, each one of them has its own name. It's only that they are under the bracket of Digital Growth Community. Is the company that founds these programs or these digital products. The highest is called Legacy Builder. All right. The highest is called Legacy Builders Program. It is the first product. It is the highest and the best. The second one is called Digital Mastery. Digital Mastery is the title of the program. The other one, the second one, is called Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. And the small one is called Launchpad. Launchpad. Okay? Launchpad. Is that clear? So this is the name of this program. It is called a Launchpad program. So these are the names or the titles of the programs, if you want to check them. But the founding company is called Digital Growth Community. It's the name of the company, Digital Growth Community, which is a community of a huge number of members who are already doing digital marketing. Let me tell you. Candidly, thanks. God bless you. Oh, well said. Yeah, so you can be able to have 4 digital programs like that, okay? This is called Launchpad, Passive Daily Pay, Digital Mastery, Legacy Builder, all of them under Digital Growth Community. What else can I add? Maybe I can add the number of income streams that you have. See, that is good. Now, see, I told you I like that part. I like the fact that you are earning multiple streams. You are making more. Hey, higher. You can only purchase one. Ah, good. I'm Gicheha from Lamu. Great Kings. Thank you. Great Kings, do not change your name to be Gicheha because I know it is your name. But it is nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you. No. You cannot only purchase one. You can, this is what happens, yeah? The multiple income streams idea come there. So let me show you what happens, yeah? Multiple streams. Multiple streams work like this. If you purchase 900, yeah? The one for 900, it comes with all of them for. So if you purchase a 900, you'll get the one for 900, and then 600, 300, and 100 will be free of charge. The biggest discount ever. 600, 300, and 100. So you'll get this package. And this one you only purchase for $900. Yani, master resale rights with multiple streams of income. So you can have 4 streams for just one sale, for just one purchase. So you end up having multiple streams of income or multiple ways of earning. Do you see that? So that is it's a package on its own, 4 of them at once for just a price of 1. Then there is 3 streams. That one for 3 streams, it starts at 600, 300, and 100. This one is the second package. It's the second package that goes for 600. Yeah, there we go. So you get it, you get 4 streams, or here you get 3. You get 3 streams. Then even you get 2 streams. For 300. The only one that you can get alone, like a standalone, is the smallest package. So we call them packages. We call these ones packages. 4 streams, 3 streams, 2 streams. What happens is that for you to acquire the rights to own it, you will actually purchase, or you actually pay a right at 39 one-off. For every package, what happens is that the master resale rights, which basically means it is the legal rights to allow you as the new owner to promote these programs and keep 100% profit, a concept we call master resale rights. That master resale rights has a fee, and that fee, we call it admin fee of $39. It applies across all packages. All right? So you find that if you are to go for this package of 4 streams, you'll pay $939. This 39 is for the one that permits you or gives you the right to own this program. Applicable to all of them. Applicable to the 600. Applicable to the 300. Even it is applicable to the small one that is a standalone. Do you see that? And you know, it is a very nice question that you have asked. With the owner of Digital Growth Community, because there is somebody who is behind here, this company of Digital Growth, how do they make money if everybody is earning 100%? They earn money from that admin fee. All right? That is how they earn money. Like, can somebody just create a program and they give you 100% profit? Yes. But what do? They literally give you the rights. They sell for you the rights. They give you the digital products. Even you resell and you resell and you resell and you resell. But the resale rights, they come from the original person. It's a very perfect business model, by the way. If I were her, let me tell you what I would do. I would put this. I was telling somebody, this resale rights should be put monthly. It should be $39 per month. It should be, according to me, if I were Michelle that time, maybe I could have put it $39 per month. Because can you imagine, you are making You only need even the smallest package of $100. People walinikemea wakasema, no, we don't want per month. It's okay. It is one of $100 already covers for how many months? Many months. But anyway, all right? But it is one of. Even this one is one of. And you can have your online business up and running depending on the number of income streams. If I can ask you, how many income streams do you want to have? How many would you like to have? 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. How many income streams would you like to have? Which one looks like a perfect fit for you? 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me see. Give me the answers. How many would you like to have? How many streams would you like to have? 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. How many would you like to have? Yes, everyone says 4. Even me, when I look at it, it seems to be the cheapest if you look at it in another way, isn't it? Because you look at what you are getting in return is way much more than what you are paying for. So $900 for 4 streams of income seems like a giveaway. That is why you always have the right to do what? To upgrade. That you can start small and then you can be able to upgrade and upgrade yourself, and eventually you are going to be at the top there. And that is the beautiful thing about it. So, let's talk about website. Website now, okay? Gicheha anasema I'm broke currently. No problem. You will not stay broke forever. Is that clear? You are not going to stay broke forever. You will be able to be seen. You'll be able to see income coming into your bank account. And when you see that, invest it. All right? When you make money, don't spend. Invest it into knowledge program like this one. Because all investments that you make to yourself through acquiring new knowledge, through acquiring new skills, your return on investment is always in hundreds and hundreds of folds. Will you advise someone to take a loan to start? Sharon, good question. I want to give you with my example. I'm not a financial advisor. You start there. But I'll tell you what I have done and how I have seen other people do it. If you ask me, this is how I see a loan like. A loan is money you go to the bank and you ask the bank to give you to go and do it what you want to do. So practically a loan is other people's money. All right? It is other people's money that you go and take, then you invest somewhere like here, then you make a sale, then you're able to pay back. To me, it makes perfect sense. So what did I do? I was broke and I was in debt. Guys, I need to get more internet. You can imagine what I am doing. Are we back? Let me see. Yeah, we are back. YouTube. Yeah, we are back. Okay. So what happens? Yes, make sure that you follow this page, guys, so we can be able to proceed properly. So what happens is that I had to top up. You know, topping up. I didn't have all the income I wanted. So I just made sure my family has food, my family has rent, is taken care of, you know, basic needs. Because those ones, they are must, okay? So I took care of basic needs first. All the surplus I had, plus I had different places where I could add on it. Like, for example, a SACCO, you go and add from a SACCO. You go to where I was working, we had like a welfare. I went there and I added on top. So I made sure I got all the $900. So after combining everything, now I was able to join. That was my approach. I don't know what is possible for you. Everyone's situation is different. Maybe where you work, you may be able to get an extra. Maybe you know somebody who can lend you. Maybe you have some savings you have and then you can top up. Maybe you have got an item that you can sell still that one is a very good way. If you have an item that you know, this is an item that I have, and this item basically what it will do, it can help me to raise some income to join a certain package, go ahead. At the end of the day, if I had a bike, all right, if I had a motorbike, and I literally, it's like, this motorbike versus this program, which one is better? I would rather sell this motorbike and I get that money and I join such a program. So I'm giving you many options. You can sell an asset you have that you're not using. You can, there's somebody who literally sold a quarter piece of land. There was this lady in Nakuru. I mean, I'm so happy because of her. She went and she sold a quarter piece of land, all right, and she joined the legacy program. Of course, she did other things with the rest of the money, but at least she was like, I would not have 3 acres of land, and if I can just get a quarter, and that quarter can buy me in 1 year, I can buy 3 more acres. See, that is an investment that is worth it. So I'm not telling you to sell lands or anything, or sell your car or what. I'm giving you different approaches that you can see at it. If you have an asset that is just sleeping around, get rid of it. Invest here. If you have some saving, combine your efforts. So at the end of the day, you are your best advisor, okay? I think that is the best way to tell you. You are your best advisor. You know yourself better. You know what is the perfect approach that you can take. Go ahead and take it. Sasa my friend mgani huyo alikuwa ameuliza? Sharon, I hope the answer is home. Okay. What else? The next thing that I want to say was you will get a website. This website is going to be the page where everybody all over the world will visit. They will be able to see your program. They will be able to see what you are talking about. So that is very important. It is your tool, all right? And it actually ensures that you are reaching everybody in the world with that website. You are able to sell to anybody in the world with that website. So your website is your soldier. That website is everything. It is very powerful, and it is done for you. It comes with any of the package you take. Yeah. So you don't need to have a laptop for you to join these programs, by the way. Why? Because what you could use a laptop for is to create a website, but you don't need to have a website for you to do it, because we do the website setup for you. All right, we literally do the website setup for you. So you don't need such a computer to do it. With a smartphone, with a teachable mindset, you can. Then that website, you will choose the name, because every website is like a number plate. It must have a name, and there is no number plate of 2 cars that look the same. Therefore, your number plate is the name of your website, and it needs to be registered. The registration of a name of a website, this is what you consider when you are registering the name of your website. The name you choose needs to be simple. Simple to remember. All right? So you need to come up with a name of a website that is very simple to remember. Then number 2, you need to come up with a name that is easy to spell. And I want you to think about this, because once you register, you cannot change. You can only change after 1 year. All right? So you come up with examples. I want to use my name. So first of all, if you look at my website, I call my website samgicheha.com. If you know your name is simple, it is straightforward, go ahead, go for it. Then if I didn't use my name, I could have come up with other options like this. So www.samdigital.com. Okay, my name and the word digital, or samdigitalhub.com. Grace yako is which one? I think for Grace is Grace Digital Hub. There is Sam. I'm now using my name, yeah? Sam Daily Pay. You can replace your name with this one, your English name. All right? Because for Grace was Grace Kamwobe. So you are looking at Grace Kamwobe spelling. Somebody may confuse. They may never know how to. Like, for example, the word Shanice. If your name is Shanice, I don't recommend that name on a website, because it has got so many different variations. There is Shanice of C, there is Shanice of Z, there is another one of S, there is another one without R, another one has R. Because of so many variations, we normally don't want to put that complication, right? So you can borrow these ideas to come up with the name of a website. It is going to be your number plate, my friend. It's going to be what identifies you. Literally, it will be yours. So give it a good attention. Once you have decided the name that you want, every of these packages, the one you choose comes with a website. Okay, the one you choose, if you choose the name that you choose, it comes with a website, and you pay online $42 for that name. Just 42, right? Which is actually per year. 42. This one you pay 42. This one you pay 42, and here you pay 42. So you literally just pay depending on the package that you choose. The good thing is this: whenever you are upgrading, you will just upgrade the same website without registering a name again. So it is, call it one time, call it just annually the name of your website. So whenever you upgrade, you don't change the name. It's the same name, but now it has got 3 streams. Now it has got 4 streams. You see what I'm saying? But come up with a name that is simple to remember and a name that is easy to master. So the name that you choose on your website should be simple, should be straightforward. You get what I'm saying? It should be a name that is easy to remember and easy to type. Then we register for you with 42. Can you imagine? That is what you need to join the program. That is what you need. All right. However, let me also add this. We have brought in AI because of the people who are super busy. They are very committed, especially church leaders, politicians, not politicians, but people working in the government, and you want an extra money, people who are working in their jobs 9 to 5, busy moms and busy dads. We have brought in an AI tool, and this AI does the work for you. It is like your employee. This AI, it does the work for you. So it is not like a real person. It is an AI that is doing much more better work than anything else you have ever had. So I want you to imagine having an AI tool that does the content creation for you, it does the posting for you, it does the posting for you, even in days where you are offline. We have brought in an AI. This is not under digital growth community. See, I told you the programs are under digital growth community. The AI is not under them. AI is for me. I went ahead because I saw I'm getting audiences that are very busy. They are church leaders. They don't want to be seen on social media. They are camera shy. Some of you even you may not have those. You may not, simply you don't want to be on social media. How many of you guys are literally don't want to be seen on social media, posting and going live? Type a 1 in the comments if you are. Yeah, me, I don't want to be seen. I'm private and conservative. I'm like that. I want to do it faceless. I want to do it like that. Give me a 1 in the comments down below here if you're like, yeah, me. Let me see. I like it. Come on, guys. Let me see how many of you like social media. No, I want the business, but I want to be on social media. Got it. Yeah, I want the business, but I don't want to be on social media. That is exactly why I brought in this AI. What this AI does, AI is very, very powerful right now. And practically, there are many AI tools that are out there, like so many of them, that are doing a very good job. So all I did is I did a good study, and I came up with ones that do very well. Lucy Kimani, how are you? Like me, I don't want I don't want to be sitting there. I get it, my friend. So if that is you, let me tell you what we do. We have an AI that markets and promotes this business for you. And what it does is it creates the content for you. How are you, my friend Cyprian? Real talk with Cyprian. How are you, sir? It creates content for you. It posts for you. Okay? So you don't have to even talk or record yourself ever. I wish I came across this AI when I was starting out. I'll be very far because this AI does not get tired. It can post even 10 times in a day. Actually, not 10, 25. Maximum is 25. It can post for you every hour of the day. Like every hour, it will be posting for you every hour. Wow. Are you for real? Yes. Every single hour, it will be posting for you. I think that is cool. That is absolutely amazing. All right. So you find that it creates the content for you. It posts for you on your social media platforms, on all of them, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. It has access to all of them, and it will post like it is you who is doing the work. And it will be showing your website to everybody in the world. So you'll get clicks, and those clicks will become conversions, and you'll see money rolling in, but you didn't have to do all the work that you could have done. So that is my invention, and it is so cool. Ask me, my students are using it. They are loving it because it is definitely working for them, and it can work for you. So if you are there and you want the AI to do the work for you, that AI tool, together with its training, it is $97 you add on top. 97. It should be $297, by the way, because I mean, with $97 and you are promoting your program for $900, if you make a sale of 900, it has you have recovered all the capital that you paid for it. So this AI is an awesome benefit that you have for $97. All right, $97. There you go, 97. All right, so you can go to have your AI doing the work for you, promoting, doing the digital marketing business for you. Imagine that. So basically, that is how you can be able to get the packages. The highest package, like that. So if I can do the totals for you, let me just do this totals for you. Now, yeah, that is it, literally. Maybe just to mention there is a discount. Can I mention a discount? All right, let me mention a discount because somebody may love a discount. You know, even you, when you hear Snivers are having a discount, or a Quick Mart, they are giving a flash sale. Jumia, they call it Black November. Is it Black November? Anyway, all of them are terms to define discount. So also here they are discounts. Discount come here. They come in the part of your digital marketing business, website, setup of website. All right, to set up a website, I have a tech team. My team, my boys, have literally trained boys who do this, and they do a very nice job, by the way. Once they get hand to your website, it is complete within no time. Okay? Once you do this, you find that you have your website up and running in a period of 2 hours. So they are doing their job, and we charge $100 to have your website up and running. Okay? $100 across all the packages. $100 for the package of any package that you take, so that my boys can do your website up very quickly. Imagine this. Is that not cool? $100. Okay? Now, this is where the discount is coming in. Instead of now charging $100, you know, discount, they don't last forever. They are there for some time. Instead of charging $100, can you imagine? The discount comes here. This program of $100 is free of charge. Look at that. It is literally free of charge for the package of 900 and 600. Let me tell you, it is good you get this. So $100 discount, meaning that you are getting your website set up for you for free, is applicable for the package of this 3 streams and 4 streams and 2 streams. The website will be set up for you for free because you have already shown interest. You have already shown massive commitment to see success. So therefore, you get multiple streams of income and free website setup. Still, there is discount for lower packages. Don't worry. There is discount for lower packages because this package of 100, you get set up for $50. Okay? So the one that was costing $100 to set up now goes to what? $50. The one that was costing $100 here cost $50 to have your website up and running. So that is a limited time discount. It's not going to be open for long. I don't know how long we can keep it open. But I have to tell you that, yes, it is becoming an awesome game. And that is literally working very, very well. So within no time, we shall go to the official website setup fee of $100. $100 for all the packages. But right now, I've told you that if you can get a four stream package, website setup is free of charge. If you can get a 3-stream package, website setup is free of charge. If you can get a 2-stream package, website setup fee is half the price. And $100 is half the price. Do you understand now? So that is basically how we do this. Let me ask you, which one would you like to have? With all the breakdown and everything, which one would you like to have? Which among them would you like to have? Let me see. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4 in terms of income streams. In terms of income streams, would you rather have 4 streams or 2 streams or 3 or 1? Which one would you like to have? What about the 42? This 42 here is to register your name, your www.samgicheha.com. All right, this 42 is basically the name of the website, not setup. Setup is the one that is 100. Yes, strong girl, 4 streams. I like it. Of course. I mean, if you have the capacity, you can be able to do it. So we make sure there is discount in every level. This here, it is 50%. Here, it is 100%. You look at it, and then you make a decision. All right? You make a decision. Take a screenshot. Let me convert for you. So the first one requires, let me do this with a pen. This is 1,078 Kenya shillings. This one is 140,140. Give or take. I use 130 for that example. Isn't it? So I'm now even converting. Oops, there we go. So if I convert it to Kenya shillings, it becomes to 140 or 1078 USD for the package of 4 streams. Higher, for the package of 3 streams, it is 1078. 1078, which is equivalent to, it is equivalent to 100 flat, 100, give or take. All right. So this is now the third one. The third package is 100. All right. And the same applies to the 2-stream package. The 2-stream package is Mwalimu wa math. Who has done a math there? The 2-stream package comes to what? Is it 227? I see that there's a 27 at the end, but I don't know whether it's 427 or 527. This is 527. Okay? 527, and this other one is it even 27 or 28? 528. Mwalimu wa math. Why is the math teacher here? Hey, but you can go to convert it and see. This will be 197, 198, 298, 223, 328 in dollars. 328. Meaning that now, can you take without AI? Yes, you can take without AI, by the way. Yes, you can take without AI. Understand that AI is doing one job. Social media only. Is that clear? AI is solving one particular, it is doing it so well, but it is only one job. Social media only. Sawa. Social media only. It is the one that is doing that job. Take a screenshot. You can be able to do the additions and you can be able to get started. And that is it. All right. Any question? Do we have any question, guys? How many of you guys are ready? You'd like to start today. You enjoy the discount before it closes out. And on top of that, you get yourself your own website and your own business up and running. How many of you guys are ready? Type ready down below here in the comments. Let me see. Like, I'm ready to start. This is a personal decision. You make a decision and decide, I'm ready to start. I want to get started. So what do you mean by AI works on social media only? I mean, the purpose of this AI is to create content and post for you on social media. That is what I mean. The particular AI, it is to create content for you and post it for you on social media. That is what it means. Make sense? That is what it means. Yes. So it just creates, you give it, of course, in the program, I'll teach you how to tell it what kind of, and the good thing is this, you can use this AI to promote anything, not necessarily this program. Even you can use that AI to promote anything. It will conform to what you want it to be. So you give it instructions, we call it prompting. I'll teach you how to prompt, how to give it guides and instructions, like tell it what you want. You give it your website, it will study your website and tell it, create for me good content that will convert, to create for you. Tell it, convert this content into video, to convert. Tell it now, post this video into my TikTok and my Facebook, it will post. So good, eh? Oh my goodness. And then you tell it, repeat this for the next 7 days. I'm going for a vacation for the next 7 days. So repeat this process for 7 days. Very well. These are my official communication numbers. If you want to get more information, by the way, you want to listen to this again, you want to understand it even more, just go to this number. The one I have pinned on the, this is the second one, is the one I have pinned on the blue line here. Go to this number here, comment the word info. Comment the word info. For the guys who are on YouTube, go to the link on my bio. That is where the number is. For guys on YouTube. For guys on TikTok, go to this number that is blue in color. Type the word info. Hurry up. All right? Go and type the word info on the number that I have pinned there. And you'll get all the details, all the information for you to get started. Type one word, info. And you get all the information and the details that you need. Comment the word info. Info right here. I'll send you my free book plus my brand new program that we launched yesterday. All right? Brand new book of digital marketing, free, plus a brand new program that we launched yesterday that will work with you step by step to understand it even more, so you can make a solid decision. Comment info right here. If you want to get access to the brand new program that we launched yesterday, type the word info on this number right now. Okay, comment the word info, one word. On this digits right here, type one word info. Hurry up, guys. Let's go. The first 10 people to comment info are the ones we shall proceed with. The first 10 people who are going to comment info on this digits right here. And on YouTube, go to the link on my bio. You'll get the same link. Comment here or go to the link on my bio, comment the word info, and I'll send you the details and the information you need for you to get started. Go here, the first 10 people. Let's have the first 10 people to have access to this program. All right? The first 10 people. Comment here on this blue number, info. For the guys on YouTube, the number is on my bio. Go to my profile. Go to my profile, the guys on YouTube. Go to my bio, the guys on YouTube. You'll get it. The guys on TikTok, the blue number right here. Comment the word info. I have to go now. Thank you so much for the time you spent together. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys on the next call that is going to be in the evening. We shall have another call. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for it. It's going to be an absolute game changer. See you then. And bye-bye for now. Okay, guys? This will be absolutely amazing for me to see you there. All right? And that is going to be an absolute game changer. All right, guys. So bye-bye. And I'll see you that time. Yeah, this is somebody I'm looking for. I think I found it. Yeah? All right. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good day.